It doesn't always work like it should. Hey, welcome back, everybody.
We are in the kitchen with Firefighter Tim, and we're going to have dessert now, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We're going to have dessert. So, Greek yogurt, and we may deviate. I brought some cups to turn this into a parfait if we need to, and we'll talk about why.
And not just Greek yogurt, but Greek yogurt bark.
Yes, yes, possibly bark.
It's a trend. Have you seen that?
I have, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
like on Pinterest. And
Yeah, that's where I saw it, and I thought...
Pinterest is not where I saw it, but
No.
I don't subscribe to Pinterest.
Oh, you could have fooled me. Okay, so what do you do, Tim?
So we're going to do 2 to 3 cups of Greek yogurt. I have a cup here, but I'm not going to measure. We're just going to look at it and go, yeah, that's about a cup and a half.
That's the Firefighter Tim way.
That's about a cup and a half.
Eyeball it.
Yeah, that's about 2 cups, and we'll just do 1 more scoop. Yeah, oh, and another half. Look at that, perfect.
Okay.
The perfect amount. And so now we're just going to add, I've got vanilla. So we add that much vanilla. Add a little bit of maple syrup.
That much. Just a...
And then,
I love that maple flavor
and
with
then
yogurt.
We're going to add honey.
So you do a little bit of both. Why? You like the flavor or is
Because I
it
like them both.
consistency?
I just like them both. I don't really have a real reason, Vanessa, except when I did both flavors, I just liked I liked the flavor of both. And I think we're going to add a little bit more honey, because normally I do about a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half of honey. So I'm going to probably add just a tad more to that. So
Tim, you know, this is funny.
glug.
Whenever I'm eating Greek yogurt in the morning, I think of you because you're like the spokesperson for Greek yogurt. You love it. What do you love about it?
Well, it's high in protein. You've got calcium, good probiotics for your stomach.
Probiotics, there you go.
The probiotics, and also one of my favorites we'll do sometimes is just natural peanut butter, honey, and Greek yogurt, and just mix them together, and I use that for apples.
Fantastic.
That's like a go-to.
good
Then I
snack.
cut up apples,
Absolutely.
granola. We will do that at some point. But then we've got some just chocolate granola here.
That's the bark.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
And then we're going to mix that in. And then something I did, and I think I'm going to wait. I added the strawberries before, but once you freeze it, I think the strawberries get a bit of a
Ice
frozen,
crystals?
ice crystal taste to them. So you could still add some to the top, but then just dark chocolate chips. And what we would do is you'd mix this all together, and then you get a piece of parchment paper, and you spread it out. Vanessa, if you'll get
This
the
is
finish.
Like Valentine's Day for the kids.
Yep.
That's kind of what
Kids,
it makes me think of.
your missus maybe, your significant other. So we have one. I did add food coloring to one, just to make it more pop a little more color. So you can set these down. Now we'll find out how this works as bark. The reason I said we may switch to parfait is because I have a feeling that maybe we should have done these in like on a stick or in like a popsicle, because I think when we break them, well,
there you go.
they're going to break. They're going to melt. Well, actually, they're not melting too bad to our hands.
Yeah.
So maybe it
That's right.
didn't fail. Here, I thought it was a complete failure, because when I tried last night, I was like, oh, this melted to my hand. But
Well, and that's the thing, you know, I made a version of this once, and I felt the same way. I was like, what do we do with it now? But this is great, because you could put it in oatmeal bows, into smoothies. I mean, kids would love this.
yeah,
And it's delicious.
Oh, very yummy.
yeah, that's a great healthy snack right there. Their kids will think they're getting some sort of.
I think you made a good point, and you were saying maybe add the strawberries after you pull them out of the freezer. Yeah.
Because when you eat the strawberries frozen in there, they have a little bit of that iceness to them. Almost
just a little
sherbet.
less flavor.
Yeah, a little less. So I would add them after.
Okay. Well, Tim, you know, we love your family. And you brought on some pictures for us.
Oh, well, we talked about for Valentine's Day, so I sent some of. That is Teresa and I. It'll be 17 years, no, 18 years. My goodness, 18 years
you.
April 9th.
Look at those
So
kids.
yeah, kids
And
right
you guys, she looks the same, right? Is this you guys recently?
there. Yeah, that's
I mean, you
last
can't really
winter.
see
or
her, but-
might be this one. Yeah, those are just funny. I thought she looked so hilarious in those 70s snowsuit.
Okay, can we just say she's my super mom? I think she's got 5 girls. She does it
5
all.
daughters, yeah.
You guys make a great team.
All right, well, we
Brilliant.
see a little bit of the guns there. But just the shoulders.
Summer. I mean, you can't have the sleeves in
No,
the summer.
absolutely not. So.
But
That's precious. 17 years. Congratulations, my
Yeah,
friend.
thank you.
That's,
Yeah.
do you have big Valentine's Day plans for her? Please tell me yes.
I probably am at the firehouse, I think.
What?
No.
You got to celebrate afterwards.
We
Make
do.
her some of this.
And her
for her.
birthday's the 22nd, so we kind of
Combine the two?
Yeah, we'll be doing something. But
Okay.
He's got one up on the rest of us because he's a husband who cooks well.
And now, so you brought up the soup.
You know, he really does. I've been eating the soup. So in the first segment, you made it. Yeah.
People said not coconutty, is it?
Okay,
What up?
so one of the questions was, with this dairy-free soup, use coconut milk instead of heavy cream. They said, can you taste the coconut? No,
Yeah.
not at all.
And Tim doesn't like this flavor of coconut, so.
You don't?
I like the flavor. I don't like the consistency.
Oh.
I have a mouthful of bark.
He's like the
That's what
picky
I'm saying.
kid. You don't like the
Well,
consistency
Usually
of it?
we like to have a mouthful of bark before we say it's time for America's Steals and Reels.